It's well. I'm giving God the glory.
Okay.
It's well.
It's well. Yeah, it is well. Hello guys, you're welcome back. I have my beautiful mother on the hot seat. I'm going to be asking her questions about single parenthood. So meet my mother. Would you want to introduce yourself?
All right. I am Mrs. Mercy Bassi. I thank God for you. I have something many that I would say, but I don't know what she's going to ask me.
Okay, so that's a good one. Mommy, today I'm going to ask you things about single parenthood. I know you were a single parent for a long time. Yes, most of these questions are questions that are things I actually wanted to ask you behind cameras. But since I am now a YouTuber, I decided to ask you those questions. I'm not asking you for myself alone. I'm also asking you so others who are single parents and those who are children raised by single parents will also learn from your experience. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much for even accepting to do this video. Yes, guys, she did not know what I'm going to ask her, but she accepted, and let's see how it goes. I actually want to see her reaction and how she responds to every of those questions genuinely. My first question is, what was it like raising a child as a single mom? What was it like being a single parent generally? Were you married? And if you were not, what happened?
I thank God for everything. You see, I wasn't married. I did not even see the father of my child when I was nursing her. But to God be the glory, He gave me the grace. I was with my mom in the village. And when it happened that I should leave the village, I did not leave my child. I was always going with her. And my joy is that God gave me a child after my own heart. I thank God. I'm not saying this because what Stella was when she was a baby, she's still what she is. I observed it a lot. She never depended on anybody, even when she was a baby. I'm proud to say this.
Wow.
I used to take her to the farm. All that she needed, leave her, she needed cold place. I didn't have anything. I just put water in a basin. She will be playing. And as I will be walking in the farm, you see her lies down to sleep.
Oh.
So she has been a child of encouragement to me in every aspect. It wasn't easy.
Thank you so very much for that. I'll not let you detect the pace, because with the way you're going, we'll not leave this place. Guys, please be ready that this video is going to be a long and very interesting one. So mommy, the next question I have for you is, how did your parents react when they knew or they saw you pregnant?
I was in school then, in a boarding school.
Okay.
And I have a brother, one of my brothers, so close to me. In fact, to him I was a queen. He would do anything I want to make me happy. But then, at that time, he wasn't up to his feet. He was always caring, asking, what do you want? In fact, when he heard that I was pregnant.
Hey, was he the first person that heard or that knew?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
He was very bitter. He was disappointed. And he hated me.
Are you serious?
I became so frustrated because I depended so much on him.
I can imagine.
To a point, I did not have somebody, nobody loved me apart from when I gave birth to this child. She was so beautiful. She was so admired by people. So people will want to have her, carry her up and down. But my mother, though she was weak, she tried. She really tried. And then when my brother heard that I was pregnant, he didn't want to see me with his eyes.
The same person that loved you unconditionally.
He said I should not even step to
the house,
the compound again.
Wow.
I was so much frustrated. I was hanging somewhere. One woman, a neighbor, used to keep me. And then when I heard that he was coming to the village, I have to run out of the house. To a point, I looked so much frustrated. I joined Brotherhood. I joined because I used to see them sing, dance. I needed happiness. I had to join Brotherhood. My brother, when he heard that I joined Brotherhood,
it was another problem.
I never expected I was inside there. He came in with machete.
Wow.
So I had to run through the other way out. And somebody called him and talked to him. Talked to him really. And he became calm. And when he saw the baby, he was so happy. He became happy. The name Stellawhyt today, he has been the one who gave her that name.
Who is that, your brother?
Chief Imeiswaiko.
Yes, I really love the name Stella. And as young as you people were, how did you even come about the name? Like, if you do not know what Stella means what?
Star.
Star. So I am a star, and I really appreciate you for that name. If you're watching this, thank you so very much. So you did not tell us how your own parents reacted.
No, by that time, when I was in school during my final year, my own father was down in health.
That's high school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Secondary school,
yes. Secondary school. My father was down in health. He couldn't do anything, even with that condition. He used to think so. My father loved me. When he used to think of me, sometimes he would wake up not telling anybody. He decided to trek from my village to the school I was. He would want, unless somebody would see and turn him back.
Wow. How about your mom?
My mom was there. And because of how my father used to handle me then, my mother became angry that I love my father more than herself, but she was caring. My mother was a good woman.
I'm now talking about how she reacted to you being pregnant for me.
She wasn't happy, like any parents. She wasn't happy, but she did not leave me alone.
That's beautiful. Next question is, how did your parents know you were pregnant? Were you the one that told them? Did they hear from somebody or they saw you pregnant?
Che, I was pregnant in school. And in school?
In school?
Yes.
How did it happen?
During my final year.
Okay.
Traveling from the village to Calabar. Okay. Because that was where my senior brother was.
Okay.
So I met this man. Never knew what pregnancy was then. In fact, it was about 3 to 4 months. I did not know. And in school, we used to have a white man in school then. They took me to, when I was complaining hook in the
stomach, yeah.
They took me to a physics lab. They gave me one chemical to smell that the thing would go. So about 4 months, I did not know. So wow. I went, when I came back to the village, I told my parents how I was feeling. They said, they told my cousin to take me to a clinic close to our house. So when they conducted the test, doctor did not tell me you are pregnant. He didn't say anything. And then my cousin, being a nurse, knew. He didn't answer me. Nobody told me. I came back home. I was living like that. Hey, my mother. My mother she was disappointed. So,
anyway, Oh. Okay, so going by that, did you consider abortion when you knew?
No, I never.
Wow.
No, I never.
Mm.
I never tried.
Wow, that's nice. So at what age were you pregnant?
I was 18.
18. Oh, nice, nice. You are married now.
I am.
So how long did it take you to marry after my birth?
It took me a long time. When I gave birth to my daughter here.
You don't even know when you gave birth to me.
October 18.
Okay.
By 10 a.m.
By 10 a.m. Guys, look, most of these details I am getting here on this video, I'm hearing them for the first time. Yeah, she has told me she gave birth to me in the morning, but I didn't know the time. Now I know.
So, in fact, there was a man in the village, in my village. He was after me. He said I should bring the child. He wants to own the child.
Are you serious?
He wants to own the child.
Oh, he wanted to marry you? A man?
A man.
Not a guy?
A guy. He just graduated from university.
Oh, really? Is he still alive?
No, he's late.
Oh.
So, in fact, he did everything. And the woman that kept me during pregnancy was always inviting him to come.
Who was that woman?
Jimmy.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh.
So,
wow. I know the woman actually. She's still alive. She's still alive, though very old.
So, I did not want. And after then, I said, I thank God, by the grace of God, my daughter even graduated from university. I wasn't married.
No, from secondary school, from high school, not university.
Yes, true. From all this period, I wasn't married.
No, you're saying that I graduated from university and you weren't married. No, that's not correct.
Okay.
From high school,
yes.
She meant, yeah. From high school,
yes,
my mom got married. I think immediately I graduated from high school.
Yes.
So you can imagine how long she stayed. About 15 to 16 years, right?
That,
yeah. So, okay. So, Mom, guys, if you're enjoying this chit chat with my mom and you're not part of this family, Mom, what do you tell them? Please subscribe to my daughter's channel.
I'm begging you, subscribe. Encourage her. Stand by her. And God alone will stand by you.
Amen. So guys, subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you're liking this chit chat. Please share as much as you can, because 1 or 2 persons might learn from this video. Remember, I told you that this documentation is not just for me alone, but for others who are in these predicaments currently. This is her story, this is our story, so this can help 1 or 2 people out there. So Mommy, I still have a few questions for you. Okay, Mom, so what were you doing to take care of me while I was in school?
While she was in school, I thank God, by the grace of God, I was working with Mrs. Ikwaminima then. And that woman was so nice to me. The woman was so nice. If it comes to salary, even my daughter's school fee, when it comes to I want to pay the school fee, I don't have money, I'll go to her. Please, ma, give me an advance payment.
Wow.
She would gladly do. She did that. And when the salary comes, by the grace of God, I was the person that used to pay others' salary. So I will remind her, I collected advance payment. Missy, how much? She will call me, Missy, how much? Just forget it. And that woman used to do many things for me.
Guys, I'm so emotional right now. I'm so emotional.
Mrs. Ikwaminima, anywhere you are, I still appreciate you. I love you. I will never forget your sacrifice for me. You did more than. It is well. I'm giving God the glory.
Okay.
You are not to shed tears. Rather, I should be shedding tears of joy. I thank God.
Okay, so that was where you got assistance from, guys. I'm so sorry I'm shedding tears because my mom went through a lot to take care of me, and I owe her a lot as well. I owe her as much, even more than she put in to take care of me. So mom, sorry, just give me a little time. Guys, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you for still staying tuned, and I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope you're learning one or two things. Okay, mommy, going forward, I want to ask you one or two more questions and we're done with this video. There's a lot of myth about children raised by single parents, that they will not amount to anything good and all that. Someone actually said some time ago that nobody should marry anybody who was raised by single, parents, because they have psychological issues, growing up and all that. Is that true? And what can you say about that?
It's not true.
Okay.
Because my daughter here is a testimony. I said earlier, she never gave me any trouble. You push her to this way, that is where she stands. You push her to this way, that is where she will stand. And she wasn't difficult, so I did not have much problems, though I needed assistance.
Yeah.
I needed assistance, but I was encouraged. I was hardworking by the grace of God.
Yeah.
So
it wasn't much of a problem.
It wasn't much of a problem.
Though it was a problem.
Unless you are a single mother and you want to sit back and depend on people, which is not good.
Yeah. The person she was talking about earlier, Mrs. Minima, she was once a House of Rep, member. Thank you so much for taking care of my mom while I was in high school. And how is Boma? I hope Boma gets to see this sometime. Boma was her daughter, and she didn't discriminate me, being that her mom was high and mighty and I was down there. She took me like her own friend and sister. Boma, I hope to see you one day. On a final note, do you regret giving birth to me? Let's start with that.
I say no.
So at no point you've never regretted, I've never done anything, and you're like, no, I regret giving birth to you.
No, at all. Only when she was 18, sometimes Stella never stood to confront me, actually.
Hey.
But this shouting that is in her was in me.
Like mother,
there
like
will
daughter.
be friends, neighbors bought trousers for her, and she was wearing, and she became big. I said you would not. So I think I should say that was the only problem. Before she sees I keep money, she would take back. The school wasn't far.
I liked comfortable life. That in is our poor state.
That is her life. So
please make me comfortable. That is me. That is Stellawhyt for you. So mom, you would say that the school wasn't far and I would take money to pay my way to school.
Yes.
I didn't like trekking.
She didn't like trekking.
Hey.
She was eating my money because I had. Minima would not allow me lack then. I wasn't lacking. Wow. Food or whatever, she never allowed it.
Okay, so guys, now I just want to relax and be taken care of. Period. Okay, so the very last question not a question actually, but what advice would you give people who are currently in the situation you were in, and even people that are single parents and those who are currently pregnant and are considering, should I take this child off? Should I do this? Should I do that?
If you happen to get pregnant and the person, your partner, does not show up, there I want to say that every individual created by God has mission on earth. No matter what, everybody is important in life. You don't know if the person that you want to abort will be your savior today.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Or tomorrow, Sha.
Yeah.
So, please, I want to encourage you to keep the pregnancy. No matter what. I have seen somebody who got pregnant, nobody to take care. And she was depending on the church members, and they really took care of her. She gave birth to the child. And now, the child is the one that is keeping her.
Wow.
So I encourage you. This is life. And before that comes, I got pregnant because I wasn't born again. If you receive Jesus into your life, I'm telling you, you will not even go astray. He will provide all you need. Look unto Jesus. He will do you good.
Wow. Wow. This was a very, very interesting chit-chat with my mother. I really appreciate this time. Like I told you earlier, most of the things she's saying now, I am just hearing them for the first time. Mommy, thank you very much for all you did.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you too.
Thank you.
Stella is the one, she's taking care of me. She's my mother today. She's everything to me.
Oh my
So I
goodness.
give God the glory. I don't know what I should call myself, because if I say now I have only Stella, I'm lying. God gave me a son. Her husband has become my own son. In fact, he cannot deny me anything. And I am somebody who doesn't want to disturb somebody, but they will ask, Mommy this, Mommy this. Stella's husband is my son. If I ask anything, he will not deny me. So I'm comforted, I'm consoled, I'm very happy.
Mr. Onwanaitu, thank you. Thank you for taking care of my mom. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
So guys, we have come to the end of this video, of this chit chat. Did you enjoy? It started off on a good note. I was happy, I was excited, but along the line, you guys saw the tears I shed. They are actually tears of joy. They are tears of joy. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below this video. You'll see a red button down there. Subscribe and share this video to as many people that would want to see this. Anyone that is considering aborting her pregnancy, tell them to see this video before they do it. First thing, like my mother said, if you know Christ, most of the things happening to you or to anybody around you would not be happening. So Mommy, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you. Long time. Thank you very much.